everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through the design process. Not quite start to finish, I already did design this out in Procreate, but I'm going to be showing you how I design everything. My lamp over here is just like, there we go. I'm going to show you how I design the nails. So I've already prepped the nails, but I am going to show you from after prep to all the way through the finish. This is actually one of my last fall designs that I'm pre-making. It's a late addition to my fall set collection. This is actually a football themed one that's going to be customizable to your team's colors, so that's fun. I am doing them in Kansas City Chief colors just because that is the team. I'm not necessarily a sports fan, but that's the team my husband likes and then my in-laws like. So I've designed this set out in Procreate. Here's what it looks like in Procreate. The colors look kind of like matte. They're not going to be matte. Also, I've changed the red to a sparkly red to match the sparkly gold. So I think that's going to be cute. So colors today, I'll show you the swatches that I'm using. We've got two chunky glitters. Maybe if this will focus. So I've got D&D. So these are all D&D polishes except for the white. I've got a gold chunky glitter and then a red also chunky glitter. This is the green from D&D that I'm using. Okay, this is the brown I'm using for the football. It looks a little darker on camera than it actually is, but I had to choose between this one or like a really light brown. I had to choose between these, and I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to go for. Now looking at it a little better, I might actually go for this one. And then for my white detailing, I'm using Super White by the VT Nail Polish brand. And then I don't have swatches for these because I haven't actually layered them on a swatch. But typically for neutrals that I'm not like 100% set on like their neutral base color. This is what I usually layer. So I actually layer 3. Where's the other one? So typically I do 3 layers of nude base. So I usually start with Marshmallow Cloud. I know a lot of people don't like the transparent bases, so this one gives it like a non-transparent look while also keeping this color pretty, I lost my words there. Then I go in with 1 layer of 871. This is the How Do You Neutral. I feel like this is the most commonly used base coat. And then I go in with a thin layer of Gatsby Ghost with 2441 in D&D. So this is like my typical neutral color that goes with most people's skin tone. I'm a little bit fairer skinned, so typically I like the transparent look personally, just like a little bit. So I actually go in with Perfect Nude, which is 867. That's my personal favorite, but I know it's not everyone's. So I typically layer these. This gives it a little more pinky on top. This gives it like a standard neutral color. And then this really just gives it like a solid base color to go off of. So these look like they should without the transparency of these because these are both pretty translucent. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the nail set. Also, please ignore any mess on my desk.